Hi everyone, welcome to Woolen Women Wednesday. Just getting all set here in the dye studio. We are going to do a really fun set today, so if you are wanting some really bright colors for the beginning of spring, this is going to be the episode for you. Let's get Sammy on here.
Hi, you. Oh, I almost knocked over my tea. Oh, goodness.
You'll be the one painting today. Tea dyeing.
Tea dyeing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so today is a really, really fun one. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I was just telling them if they want bright, this is the one that you're going to want to see. Hi, Donna. So today we are doing a woolen pet or plant. If you haven't heard about our live events, they're called Woolen Women Wednesdays. They happen every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And basically we pick like a theme every couple months for the live events. So the theme for these past few months for the spring season is a woolen pet or plant. So if you have a special floof in your life, or maybe you have a plant baby, we will make you a custom set. Custom colorway yarn. We have sets of 3, so you can do a fade set or you can do a sock set. We make
Sheets and Regal Knits. Thanks for joining.
Custom yarn set, custom charm, and a project bag. So they're really, really fun sets. They come with some really interesting and fun extras. Our plant sets come with a macrame hanging basket for your baby plant that you have. Or if you have a really special floof in your life, then it comes with some treats for dogs or cats. Or if you have a different kind of pet, there's a field for that too, and you can tell us all about it. And we bring it to life with color, charms, and bags. Hi, Beth. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you?
Beth,
hi, Karen.
Karen, hi.
So today we're going to make a fun set, and it's going to be super bright for spring. We are making a Venus flytrap. Sammy, do you want to tell them a little bit about like the facts you read about a Venus flytrap? I know nothing.
So I was reading that these plants can digest a lot of different proteins, including little slivers of human skin. Oh, dun, dun, dun. And they have a very short lifespan. They live around South and North Carolina, a very small region, and are native to North America. They also emit, which I didn't know, they emit a blue fluorescent light for bugs. Kind of like when a bee sees a flower, you know, they see things differently than we do.
Or like a fly to one of those lights.
Yeah,
right?
So
yeah,
it has nectar that like draws its prey in, but it also emits this blue fluorescent light that we can't see. I guess maybe we can see it under blue light. I'll have to check that, but so really cool. Like I never knew that. So it has every ability to draw its prey in. And once the trap is closed on something big, it stays closed for like 7 days. And we did Venus flytraps for homeschool like 2 years ago. And I wish I had known that then. Maybe I had looked it up. I don't know. But ours did die. Their lifespan is not that long. And once you feed them like a couple of flies, they turn black and shrivel up and the pod dies. But they're usually clusters of pods, so they're very efficient at growing new pods and having the old ones die. And they do still photosynthesize. So just like any other plant, they do draw energy from the sun as well. So these are really, really cool. And now I'm like jonesing to do fly traps again for homeschool. Like I'm like, I have to get some. I was on Amazon, like, where can I get one?
They sound like a lot of fun. So I think what I'm going to do for the color, I haven't decided if I want to bring in that blue. Maybe I'll do like little bits of blue. We'll see. But
I feel like I'm
really liking speckles of blue. Yeah.
Like
so
through
I'm
the
really
goggles
thinking
of the
that, like, so the inside of the Venus flytrap is normally like a rosy color on some photos, but then it can go like super hot pink or fuchsia. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a little bit of both. So we're going to kind of mix that up a little bit. And of course, I'm going to get that really, really gorgeous plant green. I have a custom green that I used for the Darling Dahlia collection that I call like Whimsy Forest Green. I'm feeling like I need to put that in there.
That's nice.
That's
I
a
have
really
this green. This is the green I'm going to be going with. It actually has kind of like a shine to it. If you've ever seen the covering of a Venus flytrap in person, they have almost like a succulent texture to them, meaning that they are waxy. So I'm going to be using this one to kind of give it that look. The Women Women Wednesdays. Oh, I'm sorry, we paused. Well, let me see. Hold on, my picture's in the way. Oh, I feel like I need to see it on a paper towel, but I don't know if we're matching. Like, I feel unsure.
I feel like we are if I apply it very lightly. I don't want to layer it on too dark because then it'll be like a darker plant green. Now I almost spilled my tea. What is happening?
It's the tea today. It's like after us.
I know.
On Woolen Women Wednesdays, when you make a purchase of pet or plant, you're going to get your special wax-sealed envelope that holds a coupon code. I don't know. I have to find out if they are succulents, Beth. I really think that they are, but I have to check on that. When I was reading, it just kept labeling it as our carnivorous plant instead of saying the word succulent. So if you make a pet or plant purchase, you get a coupon code that's good for Woolen Women Fibers or Sam's Tiny Trinkets on Etsy. So we're going to make that now. I got to get all the flowers out because it's technically a flower. We get the big bag of flowers. Let's see what we're going to use here. We need greens. We need stuff. Should I put a pine cone in it? I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a little pine cone in there.
You should do all the brights.
Yeah, I have.
So I'm going to do this on a slub base just because I think that's going to be really fun.
I do too. I think the texture for that will be a lot of fun. Hold on, let's get me set up. Hi, Lauren. Thanks for joining. We're making a plant today, the Venus flytrap. Gonna be fun. So I'm just going to cut off a few here so you guys can see the process.
Everything shows up so vibrant on slub too. Like anything you put on slub, I swear it just looks way more beautiful on slub than anything else. And it's a 90-10 superwash merino nylon. And that extra wool content, anything with that extra wool is going to show up really, really bright and nice. So,
nice.
I wonder, should I do like a full speckle or should I be like...
No, I mean, I feel like it needs to be painted because it's got some block coloring in it, you know, like that's just... What is this?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, do I want it variegated?
I do not know what kind of plant this is.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very whimsical. I think we're going to use some of it.
Very nice.
Let's see what pieces we have here.
So I think I'm going to find like a rosy red. And some of these have darker tones to their, like it's not quite like a hot pink.
Yeah.
Some of them are dark. I'm just looking for, oh, here we go. This one will work. I think this one will work. We're going to mix.
Okay, so that's our pile. We have our wax seal going, and this is, I did all the different colors, some plant colors too, but it's very rainbow today. And let's get
I love those. They're so pretty.
Got a bunny, mushrooms. I got all these wax seals that are current up here that we're like using. That's the toe beans. And we've got our plant one today, which is our butterfly, and this will forever now remind me of like my wedding set that we did because it was in the butterfly garden. Okay. Let me get these teacups out of the way. We have lots of teacups going out to Expression Fiber Arts. She's amazing. And we're just going to put these away and make some room. We've got so many things going on at the desk this week, catching up after the wedding and the holidays and just all the things that went on. Time just flies by.
Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is perfect. So I took a hot pink and I'm overlaying it with a darker rosy color, and it's coming out like the perfect Venus flytrap
that
color.
I think I'm going to use pastel on top of the pod to make that hue come out a little bit, but I do need the inside. I'm going to stick with a nice pink like that. I think I am going to get a really... How's that? That's a good one, right?
Yes.
That's nice. Okay,
perfect.
That's like perfect.
So for those of you just joining, this is a Woolen Pet or Plant live event for Woolen Women Wednesday, and we're making a Venus flytrap today.
Okay, so we're going to place our stuff and then pour, and we may need to cut some of this off. As it's got to fit.
Oh, the jars are giving me trouble today. So you place them
make our
and
bouquet.
then pour, right?
Well, last time I poured then placed, but yeah. Because I like forgot. I was like, oh no. But it worked out anyway. But
nice.
Yeah, I just kind of cluster everything. And then we give it a good pour and we like hold everything down and it comes together. So
maybe instead of the blue, I should do like little black specks for flies.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Isn't that funny? I feel like that might be.
That. All right, let's see if this works. It's always a gamble, guys. Always a gamble with art. My little pine cone, I feel like, is big. We'll try to stick them in there and see what happens. My...
Oh, thank you so much.
And Regal
joining and watching.
This is absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful that I'm able to tune in. You guys are talented and totally delightful. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I have to check your page out.
Selena that I was just telling you about.
Nice.
She does a lot of knitting. Her main focus is knitting for charities for animal rescue. She gives back a lot, and we were just chatting, hoping to collaborate.
Look at this one.
So that is awesome.
That's excellent. I can't wait. I hope we get to collaborate soon. That's amazing. I got to check your page out. So here is our wild wax seal. Look how wild that is. Oh, I just keep making them more wild. All right, what color are we going to put in there? Let's try purple. We'll see if it will show up.
For some speckles. Trying to see what I want to speckle this.
Oh, it's working. Purple. Oh, that looks very nice. I just love it. It's so whimsical, right? And it like actually worked. I was a little nervous there. I was like, oh, we might not fit the pine cone, but he's on there.
That's amazing.
That's a nice presentation, I'm saying. I like that. Okay, so let's make a Venus flytrap. And it's going to need a pot because, well, we have it inside to catch all of our flies. So let's get some clay going. All right,
I'm
who
doing
wants
some
to
flies
see,
on here,
like,
Sam.
Andrew, should I do a painting on the pot?
Look,
Like,
there's going to be little flies in the Venus flytrap.
oh, yes. Oh, that's so funny.
It's like creepy but funny all at the same time.
I know, right? Creepy but funny. When I heard that it can, like, digest human skin, I was like, oh my.
Well, protein.
It is protein. And it used the word slivers.
Ew. Ew.
I know, right?
Who tested that? Like, why?
Who tested that and why? I know. Science, in the name of science.
We are weirdos. We have more.
I mean, somebody was like, oh, it eats meat? Let me see if it'll eat my fingernail. Somebody did that.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Paint
Okay,
a
well.
fly on the pot. Yes.
Yes, you have to put a fly there. I was just saying that right before we got on. I'm like, you have to make a fly. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah. We're going to put a fly in there.
So this is going to be a brightly colored, really fun colorway, and I'm excited to see what happens with this fly. So that went really fast. Some of them, like, I can't envision until I'm, like, kind of going, you know? And then some of them just really click. Let me write down what I did before I forget. This is a fun one, though. This one's going to go really well with the bag.
Oh, it really is. I think that's going to be a cool one. Lori, thanks for joining. Gems, Jules, thanks. We're making a Venus flytrap today.
So I'm just thinking it's funny because as I flip through my notebook with these live events, the names that are in here are just too funny. Like, I just have Venus flytrap in my notebook now. That's definitely going to be in there now.
That's funny. I'm going to make some dirt first. Where's my little poker that does multiple holes? Where is that? In here somewhere. Oh, here we go. It looks like a rake, like a tiny rake. Okay, so we're starting to make our dirt before we rim the pot. And we're going to texture it, and then we'll add our little pods. We're going to make them nice and pronounced. I'm going to make like at least 2 of them and have them be a little larger, you know, a little realistic but cartoon fashion where we embellish the fly trap to make it, you know, fun.
Oh my gosh, are you making soil?
I am. We're making soil. We're going to plant these babies. So we're making some soil in the pot because him's a potted plant. Okay. There's our soil. I loved having a Venus flytrap plant, right? I mean, nothing was so, like, any more enamoring for my child in homeschool than to get one of these at the nursery the one day. They were so
amazing.
excited. And I have an older stepson. He was, I think, 14 or 15 at the time, and he was still completely enamored by the fact that he could feed it a bug. So these are just really whimsical, and the fact that they really exist and like this is in nature is just so cool. Lori, I hope this brings you all the nostalgia.
I am going to let mine simmer, and I'm going to take them upstairs to show them the extras.
Okay. So this is the rim of our pot. So it looks like a nice little flower pot. Okay, we're going to straighten that edge out. We use our razor to bang the sides in, and this gives us a nice straightness to it. It does. That's awesome. So we've got our soil. I feel like I want to roll this. Is this too thick? Let's see. I feel like it needs to be thinner, but let's check it out. Oh no, that's actually quite nice. All right. Because we want it to be pronounced. Okay. So now we've got the pot. Oh, wrong one. Fun fact, I actually use a lot of dental tools in this craft. Something my husband thought of early on when I was doing it, he's seen dental tools and he's like, you could totally use these. Oh, there's a kitty hair. Telling you, there's a kitty hair with each purchase. He's so funny. He's laying right next to me all over my packing station right now. Well, Mr. Biscuits is. Spooka is hidden away. He likes his time. He's like, it's daytime. I'm asleep. All right. All right, so there's the little pot with all the dirt in it. We're going to give the dirt a little fluffing real quick. Just to... Oh, sorry, I had to talk to my little guy. He's on a homeschool thing, getting overzealous. He does a little club while I'm doing this. J. Ross official girl, thanks for joining. How are you doing? I am making a Venus flytrap today.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to come upstairs when the puppy was.
All right, we're gonna prime our hands and get all that brown off there, and then I could start making these little pots. Here's our pot.
How's it going?
Plant. There he is. This is the pot.
Going well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we're gonna
So last week we made Sammy's wedding bouquet, and that was like a fade set. We put it on a non-superwash worsted just because we wanted that like faded aspect to it. And Sammy's bouquet was made out of Sola wood flowers. So wood has that like wood grain, and this non-superwash worsted definitely lent really well to that. So
I loved
her set.
It was so fun.
It was so fun. This is a beautiful spring set. I'm gonna have to close the door because Layla is yelling. So we just got a new puppy not that long ago, and she is in the crate because she's a jumper. We tried to put her in the playpen, but she totally cleared it. I mean, like week 2, couldn't keep her down. And she has a friend with her, Lady Belle, but she does not want to be, and she eats everything, and so she has to be crated, but she's only crated for a short time, and she is not a fan even when she has her friend in there with her. So Sam's set was technically a plant set for pet or plant because it was floral, and it came with this really adorable sock sack. We got happy potted plants. So cute. So all the plant sets come with this fabric. If you get a 3 skein set, it comes with a sock sack, and if you get a sock set, it comes with a notions pouch. Same fabric, but it will be a notions pouch that you can keep all your little yarny goodies in. This one will fit, this sock sack. It'll comfortably fit like 2 skeins, probably, maybe even all 3. Let's see if we can get all 3 in there. Because it is box bottomed, so it's quite roomy. And I think we can get quite a bit in there. So you could even if you're not doing socks, you could definitely do a shawl project in here, a small shawl, like a 1 or 2 skein shawl, something like that. So all 3 skeins are in there, and it comfortably closes. So this one is quite roomy. And yeah, these are fun sets to open. You get extras. So when you get your box, it's like a party in your mailbox, for sure. Like, especially if it's something that's really near and dear to you, like a pet. Or if you're like us, so my dad has a plant that has been in our family forever. His mom, who passed away really young, she was only like 50 or 55, she got sick and she passed away, and the plant that she had is still alive today. He actually propagated a leaf from it because one of the dogs tried to murder it the one time. But
No, that was
that's
Coda.
was it? No, my dog also, my cat and dog tried to
Then
murder it as well. So
it
we had
has
to keep
lived.
finding it.
It has lived through
But
hardships.
like, it's really special. So like, if you have something that special to you, and then you open up Happy Mail and Samantha's charm looks exactly like that special plant or floof in your life, it's like really amazing. The colors are always amazing, and honestly, you can't get a custom set like this anywhere that has yarn, charm, bag. And then if you get a plant set, we have fun extras. So we have a bunch of macrame wall hangings. So these are going to hold, I believe it's a 4 to a 12-inch pot. And so these hang a little pot in there for your potted plant if you have one. And we have all kinds of variations. So in addition to your yarn, charm, and bag, you're going to get a fun macrame wall hang as well. So some of them are braided. Some of them are like little wood dowels with twists. So we have all kinds of pretty wall hangs that go with it. So your plant set will have those. If you order a floof box or a bow wow box or any of those, whether it be a cat or a dog, you're going to get kitty fabric if it's a cat, with catnip, of course. This is Meow Joanna catnip. We also have catnip treats. So you'll get like a little bag of goodies in there for your kitty. And then if you order dogs, I don't know where I put that fabric. I'll have to think about that. We have an adorable little dog fabric, and I actually posted them up today. There's some bags that we made for Hadley and Barkley. So we made some really cute notions pouches and a sock sack out of the dog fabric. So definitely check those out. And you get Pacific Food Company. They have like Pacific Food Company has like these really cute homemade biscuits. They're really minimal on ingredients. They're just pumpkin, garbanzo bean flour. They have like peanut butter in them, and then that's like it. So they're really, really good. They smell absolutely delicious, and technically they're food grade, so like they would smell delicious to us as well because they're like human quality treats. And yeah, so you're going to get a few biscuits in there for your floofy friend. So when you open these boxes, it really is truly a treasure, especially if like it's something near and dear to you, like your pet, or maybe if you're like us and you have a plant that's been around for quite some time.
I do.
I'm
love
seeing some
that
leaves form.
my Panthos is so beautiful. It has like arms. It's just so long.
We have to make that one of these times for sure.
And he's been
lover.
alive now for 4 years. Yeah, he's been around almost 5 years.
Nice. I have these little buttercup looking tulip things. I am not sure what exactly they are, but they came back from last year when we planted in that flower bed, and they just flowered. They kind of like line my little trees I have out there. So I was excited to go out with the dogs this morning and see that there was little buttercups sitting there.
Aww.
I'm calling them buttercups.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's the yellow ones with the flute in the middle, right?
Yeah, and they're really pretty. They line like the middle tree that I have out there. And so they came back from last year, but besides that, it's been very, very cold here in Pennsylvania. Not as cold as it normally is for winter, but way too cold for anything else. And I haven't really done indoor potted plants because my cat likes to eat anything that you put in a vase or a pot. He just eats it. And like he sits there all day and eats it. It's not even like a little nibble. It's like full on eating the plants.
Yeah,
So he's a
the other
garden plant.
day, mine almost ruined the plant that Tone gave me for our 10-year anniversary.
See, you gotta be
It's been
careful.
a lot.
Especially if they're toxic.
Yeah,
Like I don't
it's
like
been
to
a lot.
keep
Well, no, he
anything
didn't eat
toxic.
it. He knocked it over. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I heard this huge bang, and he knocked it over, and all the library books on the active station where we have like our books that we're using actively for homeschool, and he knocked it over and scared the crap out of me. And there was just dirt everywhere. So I'm cleaning up dirt at 6 o'clock in the morning in a robe. It was just ridiculous. But he just is a menace where he likes to dig in the dirt. And the whole plant was on the ground, barely gasping for air over there with its roots out and all. And it was just looking at me. Mr. Biscuits is looking at me clean it up like, I don't know who did that.
Okay?
It was. I replanted him, and he's got 2 little cuts in some of the leaves where it fell, but it will make it, and it's been doing okay. But he's bad. Mr. Biscuits is, he was an alley cat, so, he's like, ooh, dirt.
Still got that alley cat in him.
Can't get him out of it. Can't get him out of it.
I'm liking that we're doing another plant set because our woolen yarn box is all about bees. And I feel like we're doing all the pollinating things right now.
We're doing all the spring things. Like, it's spring.
I'm ready for warmer weather. It's like really, really nice out today. And it was like pure winter, like first week of March. And we did not have a cold winter. So first week of March, like we were frozen. Maybe that's because like you came back from your wedding and Florida was so nice. I don't know.
Yeah, Florida is just so amazing right now. It's supposed to get up into the 90s this week, at the end of this week. So I'm thinking water park with my cuties. I did finally catch up on work. So if you were waiting on an order and you were like, this lady got married and didn't send anything out. Well, it's out now. It's finally out. And I thank you so much for your patience with everything being caught up. And it was a great day, and we were glad to do it and glad to have your patience. Andrea, while you're waiting and we're doing the making, why don't you show some of our Easter things that these are only around for a limited time.
So I actually do not have the yarn. I gave it to Mommy.
You gave it to Mommy. Well,
some
of these, as I prime this,
and I gave it to Mommy.
We'll show you.
She wanted to make us a t-shirt.
Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail, okay? He's only available for a limited time during the season. And, of course, his arch nemesis, Irontail. Irontail tried to stop him from becoming the Easter bunny, but he's just too darn nasty for that, And here's all the eggs that Peter Cottontail and the Yestermorrow Mobile had to make when he traveled to the wrong holidays. So these are only available for a limited time. And the Easter Jamboree, I don't know if this brings back nostalgia, but for me, it's everything. Hey, boo-boo. So he is going to I had to, you got to do it. He's on his way. You see that I'm like playing with them, like, like I'm not old enough yet, okay? The Easter hen lays all of the Easter eggs for Yogi to take to the Easter Jamboree. And these are all available for only a limited time in this, of course, there's this adorable trinket dish that you can hold all your stuff in that I'm going to use forever. Mommy's got her eye on it. I was like, absolutely not, ma'am.
I know, well, you have to let her have some because she's making, I think, a love note out of these colors.
Yeah, okay, so I got to send them. But I didn't send them yet because I wanted to show them on the Friday, you know?
No, they look amazing. So the Easter hen has like a full speckle, really amazing colorway with like, it's a rainbow Donegal base, so it just adds to it. And then Peter Cottontail is like splotched Easter colors. Actually, I think that one has the Donegal base as well. So hi, Tone.
Hi, babe.
So they're really, really cool sock sets, and I just think they're so fun for Easter.
We're making a Venus fly trap today. Yay! I'm going to add the teeth now. Are you ready for the longest thing you've ever seen? Hang tight, everyone. Hang tight.
So for those of you wondering, we only run the live events, like I said, like 2 or 3 months. So if you want a custom pet or plant set, now is the time. We're going to start phasing this out in another month or so. So definitely get your set if you want a custom set, because they go out. And I think the most fun part is when people order like pets or something, we put them up in the shop. Somebody just got a Hadley set. And Hadley is not her dog. She just really liked the set. Hadley was wearing a very beautiful pink sweater. And so your pet could actually be adopted by another knitter. So we think that's a really cool concept. Or replanted or rerooted, like if you have a plant. So all the sets get put in the shop. And this is the same for all of our live events. So if you haven't checked these out before, keep checking in, because the themes change and it just becomes more fun every time. So we've done a woolen creamery where we made your special custom ice cream with all the toppings that you could imagine. We made milkshakes in the summer, so that was a lot of fun. Then we moved on to a coffee theme where we were your Yarny baristas in the fall. And then we moved on to, this is the woolen, time machine. We did a woolen wrinkle in time, where the maker could choose anywhere in time, whether it be the past, present, or future at a given event, or if they just wanted that particular time period. And we got so many amazing people writing in about like Anne Bonny, and there was like a seance by moonlight way back in Victorian times. There was just so many amazing ideas.
O'Doyle and
Yes,
the Queen.
Sir Ken
There was the Queen. Yeah.
Yes. So I think it just brings like a new aspect of creativity and personalization to all of your sets. So it gives you, the maker, the opportunity to say, hey, this is what's really special to me, and I want a yarn set charm.
Oh my gosh.
I want it all. Oh my gosh, let me see. It looks so great.
I'm laughing. I was like, hang tight, everyone. We really hand make it, okay? Every little tooth is going to go. That's why I only made 2 fly traps, okay? Because we'll be here for like, I don't know, 15 hours. No, I'm just playing. We won't, but it'll be long.
So,
no, it won't take too long.
And we're doing our little garden set. We have all the spring things. I'm surrounded by spring colors and spring things.
Yep, and don't forget our new little, like, terrarium. I almost want to call it like a terrarium. But these are our new storage.
Trinket town.
Yeah. A trinket town. Oh my gosh, we're using that. The trinket town, because that's what the name is now that Andrea named it, is made out of epoxy and hand done with clay. This is the bunny barrow. And the bunny barrow can hold all your charms on your desk. I think it's an 8-ounce or a 4-ounce mason jar. I got to check that. But there's even koi fish in the babbling brook.
Now, this is like getting 10 charms in a little jar. Although you can't hang them on your knitting, this is amazing storage to drop all your little trinkets in. And if you put it on the table, like, it looks adorable. And you can keep them categorized. So as Samantha comes out with like new trinket towns, you can put all your Woolen Willow Creek charms in that Woolen Willow Creek town, and so on. So there'll be like different towns for different collections of Sam's Tiny Trinkets. And I think that makes it really
so excited
special.
about it. You know, those take about 5 to 6 hours to complete. So they are quite the labor of love, but I had been wanting to do it for such a long time, and we only sell a limited amount of them because of how labor intensive they are to create. So, you know, grab yours while they're available. We are going to come out with new ones shortly. The next one I'm doing, I think I'm basing off of a kitchen, like with a wood burning stove, maybe like a living room with a wood burning stove and like a sofa, and it's going to be the Fox's Den. Our new family coming up this week will be the Fox family. So that's what we'll be working on this weekend and getting those out to you. I'm super excited about that. For now, Woolen Willow Creek lives in this little trinket dish. With the bunny family, her dragonflies that you see there, some mallards, some blueberry pancakes, and of course some sourdough bread and her crops. And we really, really liked doing this. It was such a fun set. And we're going to keep adding to it. Woolen Willow
We're
Creek
really
will
getting
grow.
into this, like, pulling a whole thing out of your imagination, dreaming it up, and making it into color and charms. I think it's so fun.
Yeah, it really is. Like, everybody longs to go back to things that remind them of their childhood, and this reminds me of my childhood. Beatrix Potter, Ocean City, picking the honeysuckles off the bush and directly, literally sucking the honey out of them. The nectar,
Remember that huge bush Nanny had outside her house?
Yep.
It
had
covered
the honeysuckles.
the whole walkway.
Yeah. And we just loved it, and it was very nostalgic for us to create something that had that feel. Somewhere between the 100-acre wood and Beatrix Potter's farm, it's somewhere in between that. Make it like, oh boy, okay, exit the condo.
I already removed them.
I hate when I always read it out loud. They get me every time.
Every time they get you. Every time.
I like how he insulted himself.
I know, that was weird. That was one of the weirdest ones I've ever read. So I wanted to show you some of the colors for Woolen Willow Creek while Sammy does her magic. Sometimes we chat about other colors while we're hanging out.
While I'm making the
I feel like my colorway is like 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden, well, not always. Sometimes it takes me a little longer to really envision what I want to do. This one just came to me, but honestly, like, I just sit here like watching the magic happen over there. Okay,
yeah, we're just going to add the teeth. Look, he looks vicious. Look at him.
He is vicious. Carnivorous plant. What are we going to name this one? Oh, it's got to be good. I have no idea.
A woolen herbal carnivore. I don't know. I'm trying to get with it. I don't know. It's rough right there. That was not a good one.
I feel like it needs to be something pertaining to to like a vegetarian Venus flytrap as a joke, because everything we do is like plant and wool. I don't know. We're going to have to think of something. It'll come to me.
What about don't get trapped?
Oh, trapped in a knitter's web.
Trapped on Sleeve Island.
Oh, that's a good one. It'll be all the trap. Did anybody see the Woolen Yarn Box post I did yesterday? I was like, what's all the buzz about? And then I was like, Jarrett got on like the pun train because we were out to eat for lunch, and he was like, it stings to miss out. It was so great. So actually I want to show them because this has to do with plants. All the bees are going to be out soon, and this is a Woolen Yarn Box. So we went with like a honey and bumblebee vibe. So there's this deep dark, nice, delicious honey-colored mini. And then there's these lighter tones of like what would be like an orange blossom or like a wildflower honey. Sammy made the most adorable little bumblebee and honey jar, and it stings to miss out. As we said, there is a stinger. So cute. There is only today and tomorrow.
Did you write that?
Yes, I put it. It was genius. He did great. I was like, maybe we should let you run the Instagram. You're doing a really good job with these puns.
Ooh,
he gets all
was
into
that
the puns.
a Jarrett pun? Oh, yeah.
It was a Jarrett pun. We were like out to lunch, and I was like, what's all the buzz about? And then I wrote my post, and he was like, ooh, tell them it stings to miss out because there's only 2 days left. So I wrote it. I did. And then I think at the end of the post, I was like, the puns are done now. But this beautiful box comes with a sock set or single skein, if you so choose, whichever you like, in these really gorgeous honey and bumblebee colors. It's really kind of neutrally, which I like that kind of vibe, because normally like bumblebee, I would take this really bright black and yellow kind of vibe. This one I'm really liking, and the inspiration all came from this fabric. So pretty. So this one has like a really nice vintage honey jar. It's got honeycombs on it. And I made this really adorable needle case. I'm loving this needle case.
I know, that
It's
is
a
so cute.
trifold. If you open it up, the busy bees are at work in here, and there's that pop of yellow. It holds all kinds of notions. And you have a little flap here to cover your knitting needle tips. There's that beautiful fabric again. So it's just a lot of fun, this one. You always get a sewn accessory with your woolen yarn box. So it's a full box. You're gonna get the yarn, the custom charms. We never make these colorways or goodies anywhere else. They're only found in a woolen yarn box. And we make gorgeous 8-ounce candles. They smell like the place that you're visiting, because that's what this is all themed off of. And for April, we're going into the honey hive. Then you get little extra goodies. This month will be local honey in this cute little jar. There's a little charm on there. And you can actually use your little jar. Maybe you'll refill it with honey or some goodies, maybe an emergency snack. If you're sitting and knitting, put some little candies in there. Or you can refill it with honey and use it as your little honey jar. And it comes with a pattern now. So this is the August Honey Socks by This Handmade Life. So every month we include a pattern. It's usually a sock pattern, but don't rule out a single skein shawl pattern, because you can use these sock sets for that a lot of the time if you're not a sock knitter. So you'll get a pattern, one-of-a-kind yarn, one-of-a-kind charms. You will get a handmade candle. We also have lanolin lotion bars and wool wash bars in every box. They alternate per month, so you get like one or the other each month.
Andrew, look.
Let me see. Oh my, is there a fly on there?
There's a fly on there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to put them together. I'm going to put the first pod together. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see how it's going to like hinge. I'm sorry if anybody can hear Layla in the background.
Well, let's
she is
pull this back real quick. Hold on.
She's not happy about the live event right now. She's like, let me out.
She's like, how dare you?
It's okay. That fly, she said.
The fly. The fly made
fly
me laugh.
Amazing. I saw the little wings on there. That's great.
I know, right? So funny. Her little yelp is adorable, so we're good.
Can you hear it? I feel so bad for her because she hates to hold still. She's just like can't be kept down, that one. But she did have like a major hour-long play session with Lady Bell before I put her in there. I was hoping it would tire her out, but I can see now that definitely did not work.
Didn't work. Let's turn this around.
Oh.
Very carefully.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Oh!
There we go. It's together. The fly is eating. We're going to fix up some of her teeth.
Are we getting dental work?
We're getting dental work with the dental tool. How ironic.
So those little teeth are actually like little hairs in real life, if I remember right.
But we got to embellish a little. You got to get fun with these. It
is the
there's the fly in there. All right, that's and amazing. Now we got one more pod.
Will they both fit in there?
I don't know. Yeah, let's try it, and maybe I'll add the other pod if he can fit. But otherwise, we're going for like a whatchamacallit. Who had was it Yoshi?
Hi, Maria. I think so. Yeah, it comes out of that tube.
Right. Like I'm feeling like he has that vibe.
Yes, I love it. Maria, we're making a Venus flytrap today. The yarn was an amazing hot pink with like this really nice balloon green. How adorable. Your details are amazing. They really are. She does a fantastic job. And for any of you wondering if we just do this like sometimes, no, it's like all the time. We're on a constant journey of imagination. We'll be on the phone talking about dinner and we'll be like, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be great to make like tiny little raviolis out of charms? And then we'll make like a colorway that's like the sauce. It's 24/7.
It Oh my
I'm
gosh.
like, why
Wait till you
can't we
guys see what
stop?
we have in store for like Easter and our new like thing that we're going to have going on. We announced it this
We have
weekend and
a
I'm very excited.
mini set coming out. We have a mini set. We're hoping
Oh,
to
that's a tough
start a knit along. There's a knit along coming up where, oh my gosh, Maria, this is totally up your alley. Shawls. We're going to do a shawl knit along. I'm thinking we're going to start like mid-April. Keep an eye out for that. Get on
Look, I'm
our
planting
email
it.
list.
Look, I
Oh my God.
planted it.
Get on our email list if you want to always stay in the know about all the fun things we're doing, all the live events, shows that we do, and if you want to hear about knit-alongs. So I think we're going to start shawls mid-April, and we have a special set coming out. So I'm gonna kind of release it all with that, and you'll be hearing more about that. And check back on Instagram because we always have, obviously, all our updates are on here too. Yeah, I think you're going to be stuck with the one. Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
Stop it.
You
This
can
is
never
the
go wrong,
funniest
and they
thing I've
always
ever made.
Yes. Shawls I love because they'll call for DK weight, and I'll be like, this will be better in worsted. And I don't care what size it is. The bigger, the better for me because I love when I could just wrap myself up in it. But honestly, I don't gauge swatch for a shawl. I just knit it. I love however it's going to come out, the size, and I'm good. They are pretty relaxing, although I do say I get really impatient when the row is like 400 stitches long. I do have an impatient streak when we get to the end.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like if a row is long, I'm feeling like I'm not getting enough done or it's not like progressing quick enough.
I like shawls like the Pierre shawl that I did by Stephen West that have the sections because that always makes it look cool.
I can't with this flower right
Oh
now.
my gosh, it's
Oh my
amazing.
gosh, it's
There's
the
a little
funniest
fly
thing.
in there. Let
There's
me
a
see the
fly.
fly. Put it up close. Put it up close. Oh my gosh. It's so great.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. All right, this is it, guys. This
So
is
if
the
you want a
fly.
really bright set, this one's going to be it, and it's going to be a little scary.
Yeah, and I am going to add epoxy to this charm, which is something I do when they're a little, like they're sticking up like this to give them lots of integrity because, you know, he's on his little rod. We blend, we do all that, but adding epoxy to this will be great.
There is
Yes,
a fly in there.
look, there's a fly.
Someone asked how much does your work cost? So you can visit WoolenWomenFiber.com or Sam's Tiny Trinkets Etsy shop. But Sam, I think your trinkets are anywhere from what, like 12 to 25,
Actually,
things
we
like
have
that.
a really big range. I have charms ranging from $6 and sets that go up to 25, triplets that go up to 35 to 42. There's a very wide range. We do not charge extra for custom orders. If you have something that you want custom and it's a character or whatever it is, I charge the same base price. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's a labor of love. We know this.
And we have like buildable kits, so we try to fit everybody's budget. If you just want just charm or just yarn, or if you want to build a yarn charm or yarn charm bag, there's always 1,000,001 options to fit your needs or your budget. So we know it's hard and things are expensive, so we actually do try to keep it quite. Little Shop of Horrors, yes. What is the name? She's creating polymer clay trinkets. So they're like fiber arch jewelry. I hand paint yarn, so I'm a fiber artist. But our websites are WoolenWomenFiber.com and Sam's Tiny Trinkets Etsy shop. That looks amazing, Samantha. Put your wax seal thing in there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And are you going to put anything on the pot? We're going to leave them. I think he needs to be like.
So why do
I
want to write like bite me on the pot?
Oh yeah!
Should I do it?
Oh my gosh, yes. She said Audrey too. I don't know that one. Oh, this is great. I'm excited. Is that from Little Shop of Horrors? I've never seen it, so I need to watch it now because
I told you guys like I had to put like this horrifying like twist, cartoony twist on my thing.
Oh my
You
gosh,
can't, you can't go in there being you gotta make it fun.
I'm
Look
so
at this thing.
excited to see the little black speckles for the little fly, and it's gonna match perfect with this. I'm so
I
excited.
know, I need to see the set together. I'm done. This is so
If
funny.
you want to see the set revealed, we're gonna reveal tomorrow on Instagram. There'll be a post, so you'll get to see the full set. So definitely check that out, and then join us Friday for Ooh, Layla's yelling at us. Join us Friday for Fiber Favorites Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be talking all about patterns and making. It's our time to kind of share. Like creative things with you, whether it be pattern suggestions or if it's just what we're making and we're knitting or ideas for the shop. So definitely check us out. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Then we'll be back again on Wednesday. Who knows what we're going to make next? We already made this carnivorous plan.
I'm excited. She said the name of the fly trap from the Little Shop of Horrors. We need to have a watch party. I will be singing along to every song. We so do. Andrea, we need to like open back up movie boxes and like do Little Shop of Horrors. Like we need to.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody saw, but first day of spring was the 20th, and we put out spring equinox boxes that were movie genre themed. So you could pick like horror, comedy, and your colorway would come custom to that, and so would your charms. And we actually had little movie boxes like you would get to carry your popcorn and all your little goodies were like stuffed in there. It was so much fun. So these type of movies are what we're going to reopen these boxes with eventually. We're going to have like themed movie nights with Wool and Women Fibers, so it's going to be fun.
I'm excited.
Sam, you did an amazing job. That is so cute. I never thought I'd want a Venus flytrap on my knitting, but I must have it.
Everyone's running to their plant nurseries right now.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining. We will see you Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we'll see you again on Wednesday. Who knows what we'll be making, so definitely remember to tune in 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday and Fridays. Okay. Anything else, Sam, that you feel like you might want to share?
No, that's it. I am so excited. So excited about this.
Into all the plants and pollinators, remember our bee box is only available for pre-order. The last day is tomorrow. So remember to check out a woolen yarn box, subscribe and save on WoolenWomenFiber.com if you would like little bees. Bye.
Bye, everyone.